Hey everyone, welcome to the very first episode of my brand new video series here on Lens on Trains. This journey is all about building my very first HO scale train diorama, and I'm excited to take you along for the ride. So where am I starting? Well, I've got my hands on the Pico Start set, which I picked up 2 months ago, and I'm planning to expand it with the Pico Set C track extension in the near future. My starter set already includes a basic track setup with 12 curved R2 tracks and 6 straight tracks with a roadbed. Once I get the extension, I'll be adding 12 more tracks to make things more dynamic and interesting. The final layout should measure 182 per 88 centimeters, so I'll need to make sure I have enough space to fit everything comfortably. Of course, things don't always go as planned. I already had to slightly expand my build surface to accommodate future extensions. Now, I don't just want a plain track. I'll be adding some cool features like a train station, 2 tunnels, landscapes and terrain variations, a realistic background for added depth. It's all about making the scene feel as immersive and realistic as possible, so let's dive in. Before you start, the most important step is finding the right spot for your diorama. Make sure your family is on board with your plan. After all, you'll be spending quite a bit of time here. For me, space is limited, so I'm setting up in what I like to call my train room. I repurposed some pallet wood from an old furniture piece, assembled it and placed it on an extendable table. My plan was to use extruded polystyrene boards on top of the wooden base, but since I couldn't transport a large piece, I bought smaller boards and cut them to fit using a multifunctional tool with a cutting blade. This actually worked out great because it allowed me to easily shape the terrain, whether that's a lake, a valley or hills. You will see it later on. After cutting and cleaning up the base, I glued the boards in place one by one, used wooden pegs to secure them together, added extra glue on the sides to keep everything stable. This way the whole base stays solid, but can also be moved if needed later. In terms of essential tools that you will need, well, luckily you don't need anything too fancy. You probably have most of these tools at home, or you can borrow them, like a mallet, drilling machine, wooden pegs, cutter, glue, vacuum cleaner to keep things tidy. Oh, and don't throw away leftover polystyrene. You can reuse those pieces for landscaping later on. That's it for the first step in the journey. Next time I'll start adding more details to bring the diorama to life. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it, and let me know in the comments what you think so far. See you in the next episode.